Summertime is sizzling at Fry's Electronics. Get the hot new Sony 4th generation touchscreen Ultrabook, now $1,249.99. It doesn't get much hotter than Norton 360 Premier Edition with projection on up to 3 PCs, now free. After all rebates, in-store price $64.99. This Sony 4K Ultra HD TV is smoking hot, and it's now at Fry's for $6,999. And remember, your best buys are always at Fry's. Guaranteed.
From Showman's Dairy to Unimart to Fry's, this property has a long history. Unimart was a discount retailer serving LA and San Diego in the 60s. It had 11 locations total, including this unique design shown here. It was merged with Vornado, the owner of Two Guys supermarket chain, in 1967, and the store was converted into a Two Guys shortly after. I wanted to show these images and give this brief history because of the amazing dystopian design, and thought that it was awesome that the basic structure of the building still looks identical with the kite-shaped facade on the exterior as shown in the beginning of the video. Fast forward to current day, and Fry's Electronics occupies this location as they cling to life with only 31 remaining stores. Fry's actually started out as a grocery chain in 1954 by Donald Fry and still exists to this day. Fry was sold, however, and Donald's sons actually used the money that they got from the sale to start their own electronics company in 1985. However, even though they share the same name and almost identical logos, they are completely separate companies. Today, I believe Fry's is owned by the Kroger Company. The first store opened in Sunnyvale, California, and at first, 50% of the store were grocery items. However, that did not last very long, and it was soon thereafter dwindled down to just soft drinks and snacks. Think of like what you would find in a Blockbuster video. R.I.P. Blockbuster. Fry's is similar also to what Circuit City was, just the massive overhead and the big stores that sold computer parts and whatnot. That's the best thing that I can relate to it on the East Coast. Fry's labeled itself the one-stop shop for Silicon Valley professionals. One of the distinguishable traits of Fry's was their unique themed designs, from the stores that looked like a giant computer, to a space station, to a jungle, to what you see here in the alien-esque motif. In 1996, for reasons not known about for several years, the Fry brothers sold all shares of their stock to a company called RDL LLC. And it was said that it was not known about until 2012, allegedly, when Randy Fry's ex-wife brought it up in a marital dispute. Plagued with poor return policies, bad customer service, and too much overhead among changing times, and Fry's is hanging by a thread. More questionable occurrences included using celebrity images on marketing without their permission, and subsequently being sued by folks by the likes of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Why they would do that, I have no idea. And claims of bad customer service around the holidays, even so far as to say in 2007 that customers were able to pay a fee to skip the lines on Black Friday. Dark days likely lie ahead for the company, and as of 2018, the revenue was down $2.8 billion, and 14,000 workers' lives are at risk. This was such a cool store to see, and was one place that I really was looking forward to visiting in California. There are other themed Fry's locations that I did not get a chance to get to, but this place reminds me very much of Circuit City. While it is very different from Circuit City, but also, just like I mentioned in the commentary, the massive overhead and just the emptiness of the shelves, and just it just really brought me back to the Circuit City days. If you are out in the California area in the next few months or years, who knows how long it's going to last, I definitely recommend stopping at this store. It is definitely a throwback to a time that is long gone. This is almost the closest experience to a shopping mall that you can get without actually going into a mall, in terms of outdated references and theming and so on and so forth. I want to give a big shout out to my buddy Zach. He has a channel on YouTube. He is just starting out in the last year or so. He goes by the alter ego of Darkstar Huxley, and his channel is called Lost in the Valley. I will link his channel down below, but you should definitely check his channel out. He has a excellent channel, and he gives a really unique valley, ironically in his name, California vibe to all of his videos, something that is definitely lacking in the Dead Mall and retail community. I know that Eric from Retail Archaeology is out that way as well, but Zach really captures the West Coast feel with his videos, so check him out. So big shout out to him, and thank you for him to accompany me on while I was out there. So that's about it. Just want to give you some commentary on what I felt about this store. Hopefully you are enjoying this. This is something different. Whenever I try to do something that is non-mall related, I try for it not to be just a big square box or, a dull outside abandoned tour of a building. I try for it to be something that really, really interests me, and hopefully you guys will find the video interesting as well. As per usual, please make sure you are following me on Instagram and Twitter at AcesAdventures1. Consider becoming a Patreon donor at patreon.com/AcesAdventures. And you can also sign up for memberships now for $5 a month and become a member of the YouTube memberships with Aces Adventures. You get access to an exclusive emoji and also a special color recognition in the live chats. Every Friday night at 9 p.m., look for a new video. Every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when a new Aces Adventures video will be out, and there is much more content coming very soon. Next up on the docket, to give you guys a bit of a sneak peek, we have malls from the Eastland Mall in Illinois, and we also have a couple malls in New Mexico, as well as the Woolworth, last remaining Woolworth Cafe in Bakersfield, California, among many other things as we head into the fall and winter months. I hope you are all staying safe and well. Please make sure you check out the Dead Malls at Discord. I will also put a link for that to join as well, which is where a lot of us creators are at. And everybody have a wonderful weekend, and we'll be back soon with more content.
Welcome to Earth. That's what I call a close encounter.